my camera view here for you. I think that's good. Let me check on my other screen to see if you are here. Say hi. I would love to welcome you. My name is Kelly McConkey, and I am the designer and owner of Inky Hands Warm Hearts. I am live every Tuesday night and Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. I am glad to have you here. Hey, Monica and Clem and Kimberly V. How are you guys? I hope you guys are doing well. I will start the announcements while everybody starts pouring in. We have a new paper pumpkin for December, the last one of the year. It is called Watercolor in Bloom. You will subscribe from November 11th through December 10th, and it will be mailed out on December 11th. Hey Rose, how are you? Let me talk a little bit about it. It is a love and appreciation kit with rich watercolor hues, elegant botanical flourishes. It's going to make 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs with 9 coordinating envelopes. It's going to have copper foil and custom, and copper sequence, pre-cut paper and vellum pieces, and the coordinating colors for this kit are copper, garden green, night of navy, which is a Stampin' Spot, pretty peacock, secret sea, and shaded spruce. So if you are not a Paper Pumpkin subscriber and need information about it, please reach out to me. I would be happy to talk to you about it and show you how it works. The coordinating add-on for Paper Pumpkin is still available. It is $12. It is these 6 dies that you see right here, which make these 6 items. And you can purchase it. It's item number 167855. Hey Lou, how are you? Hey Janice. The Advent calendar is still available. It is 12 days of crafting Advent calendar. It is not a holiday one, but it would make a really great gift for yourself or for a friend for the holidays. Inky Hands crew membership. The crew is one of my favorite things that I have ever done. I create 6 projects every month for a group of ladies that are my biggest supporters. I make projects that are exclusive to the group, and I love sharing them with them. It's a great way for you to support me if you are a hobby demonstrator and do not purchase from me. It's literally the price of a Starbucks coffee or a tropical smoothie. Actually cheaper than a tropical smoothie. But yeah, I would love to have you join my Inky Hands crew. You could try it for a month, see if you like it. It is no questions asked. You can cancel at any time. Very easy to cancel. Hey, Sherry and Mom, how are you guys? Hey, Maleda. Clem, I don't know if I said hi to you, but if I haven't, hi, Clem. But the crew is one of my greatest joys, so I would like for you to experience it, try it out, and see what you think. Kits collection. We have 2 kits for November. Everyday Beauty, which I think is super pretty, and Adventure Awaits kit. Really fun and nostalgic. The Everyday Beauty is a stamping kit. It's $25 and you get 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs. And the Adventure Awaits kit is a non-stamping kit. 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs. Hey Debbie, how are you, hun? I was telling my girls yesterday, because I had my team meeting, that I took the Traditions of Christmas craft class that Stampin' Up put out, and it was well worth it. So if you did not take that class, but you have purchased the items for this class, take it because it's worth it. This class for November is Brushed with Beauty. It's a live class on November 20th at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's using the Brush with Beauty suite. You will create 4 projects. You will learn techniques. They give lots of tips. It was a really great experience. Experienced instructors for these classes. The class number is 170074. If you purchase it, there is no shipping to receive it. You don't necessarily have to have the Brushed with Beauty collection. You can substitute another floral collection and use another word set that has large letters, or for instance, if you wanted to make it for Christmas, you could substitute maybe the gold and white ephemera letters from the Mix and Match line instead of the words in that other set, because Brush with Beauty is a mega bundle, so it has 2 bundles. You can watch it live on November 20th or at your own leisure. I did not do the other one at the time that it was live. I watched it on the replay. It was very easy to pause, catch up. It was a lot of fun, and I highly recommend it. So if you haven't done one, check it out. There is a list when you sign up that they'll send you that has the additional supply list, and I have signed up for the next class, even though I do not have the suite, because I think it's going to be a fun experience, and I'm going to try and substitute stuff in my stash instead. So yeah, lots of fun. If you have not signed up for my game night, what are you waiting for? It's Thursday. I actually did order all the products so far, but I will add to your order. There is one more order I'm probably going to put in for product from, we're doing a pre-order as demonstrators, and I can toss on anybody else that wants the class if there's anything you need. Hey Joyce, how are you? Hey Roxanne, happy that you made it today. Kimberly, tell us about this ice machine that you're on. I've never heard of an ice machine. What is that? I'm very curious. Every time you say the ice machine, I meant to ask you and I haven't. Tell us what the ice machine does. But anyway, if you would like to join game night, I would greatly appreciate it. I also have another class going on, which is December 6th. I'm doing it in person and I'm doing it on Zoom. And the Zoom class is a mystery kit bingo. You will get bingo cards. We will play bingo, put our kits together. It will be a mystery what kit you get. They're going to be wrapped up. You're going to open them. It'll be lots of fun. So if you're in person, I'm having that at my house. So it's kind of like the christening of my new place. So if you want to come and take it in person, December 6th is in person. December 13th is on Zoom. The in-person one's starting at 10 a.m. and the Zoom one is starting at 11 a.m. And all of my times are always in my time zone, which is Eastern time zone, US. Hey, John. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up. I appreciate it. All right, so that's it for that. My last announcement is going to be I am part of a design team. On Wednesday, we will be having a blog hop. If you go to my blog on Wednesday, you will get to see a blog hop, and you can decide if you want to purchase that month's tutorial bundle. We have a tutorial bundle for sale 9 times a year. The 3 months that we have Stamp Camp, the tutorial bundle is included if you participate in Stamp Camp, and that is the only way to get it. I highly recommend Stamp Camp. I think our next one is going to be, not sure, October? No, we already just did one. I guess it's in February. I think it's in February. because we just had our last one. But it is a lot of fun. If you've never done Stamp Camp, you should try it. We give you 26 ideas, 13 of them are in make and take form, and the other 13 you can use the products that you purchased to enter Stamp Camp to make the other 13. So thanks for that. That's announcements, and let me show you what we are going to be using today. We are still on the September online exclusive Pine Tree Trimmings Bundle. So much fun this bundle has been. This is my third project with it. I don't know if you guys were able to see the picture or if it took it away like it does. I don't know. Let me know, guys. Is the picture there or did it go away? Because if it went away, I want to fix it so people can find us and pop in. But I did put the picture there, but lately YouTube has been taking it away. I don't know why when I go live. So just give me a heads up and I will fix that. But this is our card for today. So much fun. I'm going to show you how to do this really cool background. We have our tree that has been run through the beautiful Soft Waves embossing folder. This is not just for summer, obviously. I just used it for a Christmas card. Embossing folders are amazing. So many ideas come from them, so check those out. I'm using retired gold ribbon, but you can use any ribbon that you choose. If you have a ribbon that matches, use that. I am all about using my stash. It's something that I encourage you guys to do as well. You can't keep buying new stuff if you don't use up what you got. So, Kimberly, I'm trying to read what you're saying about the ice machine. It's a bag that is filled with water and frozen water bottles. Huh. A pump that sits inside and pumps the cold water. That is so cool. Is it something that you guys put together or something that they gave you? I'm like so intrigued. I better put my phone on Do Not Disturb because if I don't, guess what will happen? Someone will call me. I just realized I hadn't put it on Do Not Disturb. All right, now it's on. Hey Lisa, thanks for joining us. We're just about to start. So this is our card tonight. Again, I'm using the Soft Waves 3D embossing folder and then the Pine Tree Trimmings Bundle. While I was doing the announcements, I put lotion on my hand because I felt like my hands were so dry. So hopefully I don't get lotion all over my cards. Oh, the doctor recommended it. You got it on Amazon. I never heard of that. That sounds really cool. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to make this really cool card. So this card has a tent fold, which is when you cut the paper like this, 4 1/4 by 11. I'm going to put a little more light on. Let's see if we can get rid of some of those shadows. I guess the light's on already. Didn't even realize. I'm going to put the stuff right here to get rid of the shadows. And I think that once I get everything set up right, where I can stretch my camera out a little bit more, it'll be a lot better for you guys. Just give me a couple more weeks to get situated and set up. But this is scored at 5.5, and we are going to go ahead and burnish. So I'm going to put my ends together and give it a burnish. All right, so this is a base of our card, but we're going to put it to the side for right now because we're going to actually begin with this white piece, which is 5 inches by 3 3/4 inches. And we're also going to be using a variety of, hopefully I don't lose everything, I'm trying to put them down gently, of squares. So these were cut from the Christmas Tags and More 6x6 Specialty DSP. It is the paper that I used for the crew projects for the month of October. As you can see, I have almost gone through the entire pack. This is an amazing pack. I don't know. Maybe that will get rid of the shadows. You're right, Rose. That might be a good idea. I don't know where Don went, but when he comes back in here, I'll see if he will put it on for me. If not, I'll get up and put it on. But he was in here just a second ago. I don't know if he's coming back. He likes to sneak away. I'll just put it on because I don't know where he is. But that was a great idea for me to use that as well. Because it is a good light, that's for sure. I just got new lights put in. Most of the light fixtures got replaced, which is kind of cool. How did it do? Did it get rid of the shadow? I still kind of have a shadow on this side. I think I just need to move the light where I have it more to this side than where it is, and I think we'll be okay. My monitors kind of block some of it, so I need that light to either be higher or, I don't know, closer. I'll figure it out. All right, so we're going to use these squares. I think I cut 10 of them. Let me see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I think I had one left over from the other one, but 10 should be enough because that was left over from my original card. And so these are 1.5 inch squares. And what we're going to do is we're going to use seal adhesive, okay? So that is Stampin' Seal, which is this adhesive here that comes in this holder, okay? So we're going to go ahead and put it in 3 strips on the back of each of these little squares. But I'm just going to do it one at a time. And you know that I'm a multi-purpose glue girl, but for this card, this is what works. So now that we have our strips across, we're going to put this corner to corner, and we're going to eyeball that we have about the same on each end. If it's not perfect, it's really okay. I did not measure my last one. I just tried my best to eyeball method it, and I want the points right on that edge. So make sure they're right on the edge of the card and press that down onto your card. By doing that, you're going to get a really good, hey Kimberly B. You're going to get a really good piece here. So once we have this one down, we can start working from one side to the other. And again, I'm just putting 3 strips of adhesive. Just make sure that you definitely get the 3. And we're gonna line this up and leave a small gap in between. If you have trouble seeing like a line and you need consistency, cut a small scrap of cardstock and wedge it there and butt your cardstock up to it every time, and it should help you. So we're just gonna go through and slowly build our, I think John's going upstairs to watch in his office because I just heard him squeaking doors and stuff, reminding me that we need to WD-40 some of these doors. Okay, so there's this one. And just do your best to line them up straight. Now we're going to put one down here in the middle. How has everybody been today? I hope you guys are doing great. You're going to see me keep rotating this because I need to visually get a good view so that I can line up everything properly. So you just have to give me a second. I love this paper. I think it's so pretty. And if you were going to do this with a different paper, I used white because that was the smallest color in my print. So by having the white, it helps to pop it out by having the lines white. But if like red was the smallest, having a red here would be a really good alternative. Hopefully that helps. All right, so I'm going to show you how to keep building your piece. And when you guys start making your cards like this, you can just pause the video and see where I go next, and then, you know, start it again. So we're going to work on all of our little big, not little, all of the big pieces first. As many as we can place. This one's going to be turned this way, so I might as well just turn it. I didn't get any on this bottom section. There we go. All right, so I'm going to put this one here. And I try and really eyeball and keep it straight and about the same distance. All right, we're going to put one more down here, and then we're going to trim. So this is the 7th square. All right. All right, so after this video, I'm gonna update the description of the video and add the scissor. I don't think I have it in there, but you know, Stampin' Up! Stopped selling their paper snips. I found one that is very similar, and I will link it for you in my video description. Right after the video, I'll go in and do that. It will be under my Amazon finds. This scissor is non-stick. It's Teflon, and things will not stick to it. Look at me sliding everything around crazy. Okay, so what you want to do is use a scissor that won't let things be too sticky, and you're going to start trimming. I'm going to save some of them because I may need them, and when I realize I don't, then I'll put them away. But you see, the silicone mat is a really great place to stick these little pieces. We're definitely going to reuse this one because it's so large. You can also use your paper trimmer if you prefer to not use your scissor, but it will get glue on your blade. So I recommend the scissor method. Okay, so here is our piece, and let's see if we can get this one in this corner here. I think I'm gonna get a bigger one like this, because this one doesn't quite go, oh yeah, actually it does, all the way across. I want it to go all the way across, and I want the same amount of room, so that one's gonna go there. Okay, let's put this in one of the larger spots. Okay, there's that one. Now we're going to cut these little ones. We won't need them. We've realized that we've used everything, so we can go ahead and discard those small points. I'm going to cut this from end to end, so I'm just going to slowly ease my scissor and cut as best I can straight across. And we're going to glue each of these pieces. There's this one. Okay, and then we'll do this one. Right there. Isn't this cool how this comes together? They are as sharp. They're amazing, Rose. You will love them. I will put the link after the video is over. I will put it there for you guys to grab it. Or I can text it to you, Rose, if you want. But I'll put it there in case anybody's watching the video on replay and they would like to purchase it, because it's amazing. And now that snips are gone and we can't get any more, if they get dull or bent or whatever, you know, if they get really bad, sometimes they don't cut good after a while. So now you have a good alternative. So we're going to add this one right here. So I guess you need 9 because this time I have an extra left over also. So 9 squares, I'm gonna lift that up. That's the good thing about seal, is that you can pick it back up as long as you don't smash it down too hard. There we go. So look, I have 1 left from each card. So 9 is good. That's the magic number. And let's put the last, whoops, I almost put it in the wrong spot. I already had added the adhesive. All right, so there's that one. So now we're gonna trim. All the way around our card. Yes, because I'm telling you what, when you run out of the snips, what are you gonna do, right? They haven't said they're gonna bring one back. They said they said they weren't, so we need something, right? So now we have something. And these are even better because they have the Teflon. Oh, there was a little strip here. I missed it for a second, but there it is. Almost done. Yeah, when the snips went away, me and Sherry wanted another pair and we didn't get them in time. So I went looking, and when I found them, I sent Sherry a pair of them also so that she could try them out and see what she thought, because we were both looking at the exact same time. And she told me she loved them better than the snips because they were Teflon. And then when I finally started using mine, I totally agree with her. Okay, so we can get rid of those pieces, and for right now, we're done with the seal adhesive. And these have a little holder just like our snips do. All right, so there is our background. Isn't that so beautiful? I actually see a tiny hair that I missed, which will make a difference when I lay it on the card. Okay, got that one. Such a beautiful background. I think it is just so pretty. So now we are going to add dimensionals on the back. So it's time to count, my friends. Let me get my pinch bowl out. Now this is the foundation, so you know I'm going to be using quite a few dimensionals because this is what everything will be balanced on. So there's our first set of dimensionals. Push them down. Whoever wants the link to the scissors, just put in the chat text and I'll text them to you. For those of you who I don't have your phone number, just comment and I will put it in the comments if you want. Don't want to bother looking through the video description. Okay, so now I'm going to mount this onto our base, which is the garden green. So beautiful. I just am in awe of how pretty this paper is. I'll look through the chat in a few and grab that so that I can send you guys the text of the link so you can order it from. But they're amazing. for all I know, I might already have it in the text, but this is gorgeous. Okay, now we're going to take a piece of soft sea foam, 4 inches by 5 1/4, and a little 5/8 inch strip of the same designer series paper. This is such a pretty paper. We're going to put this on the inside. I'll show you the inside of this one. Carol, if you can send me an email, because in this chat I can't reply back to you. I can if you leave a comment. I don't have your phone number, or if you send me an email to Kelly, Kelli, at inkyhandswarmhearts.com, I can send you the link. Unless you want to put your email in the chat and I can email you directly. Okay, so we're going to add, where's my adhesive? Did I show you or did I get distracted? Okay, Carol, that's great. So you're going to put this right up here at the top and press that into place. And then we're going to go ahead and adhere it to the inside. This is such a beautiful paper. And I think it's a surprise to have the soft seafoam inside as the cardstock to write on, but I just couldn't resist adding that hint of soft seafoam to the inside because we have the soft seafoam in the paper on the outside. So I just had to use it. And I put it at the top today. Sometimes I put it at the bottom, sometimes at the top, but I really liked it at the top because it was a surprise. So there's the inside of our card. All right, let's keep working on the outside. So we are going to use a strip here. This is, I believe it's 3/4 of an inch. Let me double check my measurements. I didn't write them down today. Yes, 3/4 by 4 1/4. And we are going to stamp the sentiment, "'Tis the Season." Thanks, Kimberly. And we're going to add that to the left side. I love this card. I think it turned out so beautiful. So we're going to add that right here. There we go. Actually, I'm going to move it in a little bit. I'm going to flip it over and try again. I think I want it a little bit more in than that. Right about here. There we go. So there's our "'Tis the Season." All right. Our Christmas tree was die cut from basic white cardstock. And then I ran it through the embossing folder. And you get this really pretty, wavy tree. I'm trying to get you guys to be able to see it. I'm not in the camera, obviously. Okay, there we go. Wavy tree. So we're going to add dimensionals to this piece here, and then we're going to put it down first, and then we're going to add dimensionals to our tree. So let's flip this over where it was a little closer, and we're going to add dimensionals. We don't want it right at the end because it overhangs a little bit, so bring the dimensionals in slightly so that they have some support. 4 of them here would be good. The paper pack is amazing, Meleda. You have to get some. It is from the mix and match section, so it's in the very front of the catalog where no one really looks. in my opinion, because everybody goes to the stamp sets and the bundles and everybody just walks right by that mix and match section. But I have to tell you, it is amazing. It is the Christmas Tags and More 6x6 Mix and Match DSP, and I absolutely love it. I've almost finished this entire pack, and I have made some really beautiful projects. If you need an excuse to join the crew, I'll give you one tonight after I'm done building this card. Okay, so our little Christmas tree is going to go right here. And I forgot, I wasn't really gonna lift this up, but we're just going to work with it since I already did it. It was glued flat on my other card. So you can glue it flat if you want, or if you're going to pop it up, you can do it this way. So we're going to go ahead and leave this flat where it's going to overlap here and put dimensionals everywhere else. So we're going to put some minis. We're going to start with the minis. Thank you so much, Debbie. So I'm going to put them in the corners. I'm going to put one where the stump is. And then I'm going to build just two right there. Okay, then we're going to go to the point. We're going to put one where the tip of the star goes. And of course, two in this corner. Then we're going to come down a little ways. I'm going to put one right there. So we have a little triangle of them. And then before you get, actually, I'm not going to put one there. I'm just going to put two because I may end up sticking one in the middle. I probably will. You know how I am, guys. All right, so there. We're going to add our Christmas tree now. Thank you so much, Clem. Oh my gosh, you need to join, Meleda. It is, the projects I did are so amazing. You will love them. And they come right to your inbox every month, and you can put the cards together, put the projects together, whatever it is I choose to make for the month. But it is so worth the $8. All right. Thank you so much, Sherry. How's Mom doing? I love the sea foam on the inside too, Kimberly, so much. All right. I am going to start offering past what do you call them? Crew projects for people who join the crew brand new. I better put glue on the middle there or else it won't shift around. Thank you. But you'll have to be a crew member in order to get the past projects. So you have to join, and then if you want to purchase past projects, you can. All right, so there we go. To get you caught up with the ones you've missed before you joined. Okay, so there is our tree. We're going to put a little star on top in gold. And we're going to need a dimensional. When you put your star, your dimensional on your star, put it high up, as close to the top point as you can, because it needs a little room to nestle at the tip. I'll show you what I mean. It needs a little room to sit here at the top of the tree. And there is our star. All right. I stamped with Garden Green on a piece of Real Red scrap and then die cut it out because we have the packages, the long and the square one, and the star was cut out with this die. I also used the little ribbon. So we're going to glue those on our packages next. So let me add a little bit of glue onto our ribbon pieces and add them onto our presents. I'm going to grab my tweezers because I am a messy girl. Okay. Let's see. We're going to put that one right there. And then let's grab this one. The tree and the words, Debbie, are from the bundle that I'm using for the last 3, well, this is the 3rd live in a row. It's called Pine Tree Trimmings. So this is the bundle. It's actually a very inexpensive bundle. It's like $30-something, and it is such a cute bundle. So I recommend that you check it out, that you purchase it from me in my online store if you can. I am always grateful for all of you who purchase from me in my store. Even if you don't purchase all the time from me, I do appreciate it when you do. Okay, I'm going to add a large dimensional for the square package just because it just fits. Okay. And we're going to peel these guys off. So we're going to add this little package on this side and the longer one on the left. That's gonna go right here. So cute. All right, so now we're gonna add our tie the rest of the gold in besides the star. So we are going to use, I'm making such a mess with my mat today. We are going to use the Pine Tree Trimming Gold Shaker Stars. They're not called Pine Tree Trimming, they're just called Gold Shaker Stars, but they came out the same time. And there's also domes, and I will show you the last 2 cards that I made so that you can see all 3 of them tonight. But right now we're going to use the gold stars. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 7 stars on the tree. Okay, so I'm just going to put 7 dots really gently. And hopefully I'll be able to see them. So far so good, I can see them. 3, 4, 5, 6. I asked John if I should put 9 because I always like to do odd numbers. He said no, 7 is perfect. He's my little helper. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to take your pick tool and you want to squeeze the little putty that comes out so that it's kind of like in a point. You want to grab a star. Hang on, let me see if I can get it to grab. Come on. Of course this worked perfectly when I did it. Let me see if I can get a few. There we go. It worked perfectly. There we go. When I did it by myself. But now that I'm on camera, of course, they don't want to cooperate. So you have small, medium, and large stars. So I'm going to try and use all of the different ones. And when I'm done, I'll push them down with the tip here. Let's put another baby. Let's put that one right there. And then we have, we need a medium and a large. So here's the large one. I need a medium. I used 2 small, 3 medium, and 2 large. So I need 3 mediums. Where's the other? Oh, here's one. I need 1 more. I can't tell if that's a large or a medium. Oh, it's a medium. I found it. Here we go. All right. There's our stars. So I'm just going to push them down gently with the tip. The glue will dry underneath them. Now we're going to tie our bow. Now you can use any ribbon that you happen to have on hand. We do have a gold mesh ribbon that would have been great, except that it's back ordered to like February or something. So I didn't want to use that one and tease you, and then you want it and you can't get it till February. So I pulled out from my stash because it's just as important to shop from your stash as you shop from the store, okay? Use what you have so you can buy more, okay? I'm a huge proponent of that. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna unravel. This was the gold and silver combo trim pack. I think it's a couple years old, I don't know. I have so much ribbon and so many embellishments that I have been just using what I have so that, yes, I can buy more. All right, so I'm just gonna figure out how big I need my piece to be. It needs to be longer than that. I don't know how long I'm gonna make it, guys. Just eyeball it. Okay, that's probably good. Let me cut it and then I'll try and measure it for you just in case you're interested. Let's see how many inches I cut. 22 inches is what I cut. This was on the last chance list for quite a while, so I hope that you grabbed some when it was on the list and that you can use it up for this project. All right, let me get my pinchable out of the way so I don't knock it over. So we're gonna tie our piece, put it in here and just make sure that it's not twisted because I hate a twisted bow. All right, so we're going to, see, I'm already twisted, straight. All right, we're good now. Tie. And wherever the halfway mark is, it's okay. If it's not right where you want it, you just slide it over. So this one's a lot longer than the last one. I probably used 20 or 18 inches last time because this one's a lot longer, but I think it's gonna be just as pretty. So if you want a longer one, and I didn't measure last time either, I just kind of did it. So you kind of get whatever I do here. So I'm just gonna pull them through. Okay, I'm not doing that. Let's tie a knot. I've twisted this and it's a mess. Let's tie a knot. Let's make our life so much easier, okay? We're gonna tie a knot. All right, now we're gonna tie our bow. So much simpler. Oh my gosh, that was like night and day. Okay, so what you wanna do when you get this ribbon, it's kind of stiff. So you wanna play with it. You wanna put your fingers in the loops and you wanna pull, and then you want to like hold that knot and pull to get it the right length. And then you're just gonna puff up your loops with your fingers. And then I open my card, I slide it where I want it to live. Just slide it over. Come on, don't make a fool of me. It really does slide over, there we go. Golly. And then trim whatever you don't want. I actually like it like that. That was a pretty good number. I think go with 22, guys. So there is our card. We don't need any other embellishments. Whoops, one of my stars moved away though. It needs another little, I just was messing with it too much. It needs another little dot and we'll move it back to its original home. There we go. Don't stick to my finger, little guy. Stick to the paper. Okay, there we go. So what do you think? Super fun. What was the total? 34? Kimberly, you guessed it right on the nose. I'm gonna send you a couple cards. All right, let me show you Thursday's card. This is one of the shakers. So this has the dome on there. Let me show you how the domes work. They come out in a package like this, and they have adhesive on both sides. Don't forget to buy domes when you buy this set. You can make a quick and easy shaker. If you haven't seen this, I do have all of these videos linked in a playlist. So if you want to watch all three of them, you can make all three cards when you buy this set. And so you can see there's the stars and they're nice and loose floating around in there. And then the one I did last Tuesday was this card right here, which was a fun fold. You're welcome. So those are the 3 cards that I have designed with the Pine Tree Trimmings. It's a really fantastic bundle. You won't regret it. I also used today the soft waves, so you can pull out this, even though it's a summer embossing folder. We don't worry about those kinds of things. But I hope that you enjoyed tonight's video. I certainly enjoyed it. If you would like to sign up for either game night, which is Thursday night at 8 o'clock, you can sign up still and participate. And if you would like to sign up for the December 13th on Zoom or December 6th in person, I will put those links up. Let me grab those. I actually have those available pretty easy, I think. Maybe. Yep, here they are. I'm going to grab them and put those up in case anybody... Yeah, the waves do look like garland, Lisa. So this is the game night, which is Thursday. If you want to sign up for that, we still have availability. And if you want to sign up for Mystery Kit Bingo, either in person or on Zoom, here is the link for that. Thank you to everybody who has signed up already. I appreciate it so much. And I will talk with you soon. December 6th, Kimberly, is going to be at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. The one on yours is not, the one on December 6th is at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. The one on December 13th is at 11 a.m. So if you would like to sign up, Kimberly, grab the link, and I would love to have you come. You get to christen my new house. I'm having it at the new place, and I can't wait to see you guys. It's going to be super fun, and I would love to have you join us. That's correct, Lou. I made a mistake. 10 a.m. on the 6th, 11 a.m. on the 13th for the Zoom. The in-person one is at 10. Thank you so much for being here, guys. You mean so much to me. Thank you for all of the hearts that you give me. I see those as I'm designing and making the cards, and they make me so happy. So thank you for all my hearts. You guys mean a lot to me. And I'm so grateful to have you as part of the list. If you are watching on the replay, please say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. Amazing. And I will see you next time. Thanks for being part of my live tonight. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping.